If Kelsey chooses to retire, the Chiefs wants to know of his decision around March 14th. Chiefs are going to give Kelsey a month to decide his future. Is this deadline normal?
They want to know what he's going to do rather sooner than later. Thought they would have given someone, especially like Kelsey, based on what he's done over an extended period of time, they would have given him a little bit more grace.
Well, to be fair, Travis has had a number of high-profile liaisons over the years. The tight end was connected to catching Kelsey, reality show winner Maya Benbury, and how could we forget Kayla Nicole, before he began dating Taylor. Will she allow us to move on from her already? Only to mention a handful. His family undoubtedly witnessed firsthand how he behaves around his girlfriends, but a confidential source claims that now that he is with Taylor, there is a difference in the Travis they see. It appears that the 35-year-old is in a location that he has never visited in his private life. According to a person close to the Kelce family, they have never witnessed Travis so content with a girlfriend. Given that Travis and Taylor have been dating for more than a year, this is not merely a minor detail. Rather, it's a significant one. Although Travis and Taylor's romance may still seem in its infancy compared to his previous erratic 5-year relationship with Kayla, the fact that he is this content says a lot. And it becomes even more fascinating when you consider how much Taylor is loved by Travis's family. According to the source, they believe Taylor is the ideal match for Travis, so it appears that they are fully committed to this relationship. His brother Jason and parents Donna and Ed would be thrilled to see Taylor and Travis live together for the rest of their lives. Therefore, even though we don't know if Travis intends to pop the question anytime soon, it's obvious that his family is supporting them. In light of this, it may surprise you to hear that Taylor and Travis initially concealed their relationship from their families. However, there is a valid reason for it before you make any snap judgments. On the Call Her Daddy podcast last week, Travis's sister-in-law Kylie Kelce, who is married to his older brother Jason, revealed everything. In an interview with host Alex Cooper, she acknowledged that Taylor and Travis initially kept their developing romance a secret from their families. "I'll admit that we were aware before anybody else was, but it wasn't like that," Kylie started. However, Alex jumped right in and asked, "Did it miss the group chat?" Kylie chuckled, "Nope, it didn't hit the group chat." Together, Jason and I learned, but we were aware of things like the card launch and Taylor attending a game before they were.
Saw you and Taylor meet, obviously, for the first time at the Chiefs and Bills game.
Yes.
Was that the first time you had guys met?
Yes.
Why?
There was like all of this stuff leading up to it about, well, why haven't they met? People are deeply disturbed by this. They're avoiding each other. I'm not avoiding anyone. I'm more than happy to meet someone, especially someone that Travis is dating. And she's busy.
Just a little.
It's just so silly to me that that's like the storyline. I didn't meet Travis for probably close to a year.
Right.
When Jason and I were dating, so.
For those who did not receive the memo, when Taylor went to her first Chiefs game at Arrowhead Stadium with Travis's mother, Donna, on September 24th, 2023, she made their relationship public. Although it might come as a surprise that they didn't tell their families about their relationship right away, they had a valid reason. They wanted to spend some time getting to know one another in private before committing to a relationship. Although Kylie didn't actually meet Taylor until later at another Chiefs game, she was already receiving criticism from Swifties on the internet who were extremely upset that she hadn't yet met Taylor. Before it, there was a lot of stuff like, "Why haven't they met?" According to Kylie, they're avoiding one another. "I'm more than eager to meet someone, especially the person Travis is seeing, so I'm not avoiding anyone. I didn't meet Travis for probably close to a year when Jason and I were dating," she added, laughing at the online craze.
Tell you guys that he was dating Taylor Swift. I'm assuming like your family was like told this in some capacity at some point,
We were
right?
not. I will say we knew before everyone else knew.
Okay. Did Jason tell you? It didn't hit the group chat.
No, it did not hit the group chat. Jason and I found out together. Her family was like Sea Isle, Stone Harbor.
Fun.
We grew up going to the same shore points, and that's like the exact areas that I grew up going to. Gone to Sea Isle City my whole life.
What about their current relationship? Even though Valentine's Day was surprisingly uneventful and there wasn't much news from their end, they have been the talk of the town for months because of their relationship, which has been developing in front of millions of NFL fans during games. Every Chiefs game was made even more exciting by the cameras that followed Taylor's reactions from the opulent suite. However, the fairy tale took a slight turn after Kansas City's heartbreaking Super Bowl 59 loss. Seasoned veteran Kelsey is currently enduring the pain of losing, which no touchdown or victory dance can make go away quickly. Everyone was wondering how these two were coping with the fallout from the biggest game of the season as Valentine's Day approached. Interestingly, there aren't any ostentatious displays or extravagant romantic gestures in the response. According to sources, they have instead made the decision to simply be together and keep things low-key. According to reports, Taylor, who is well known for transforming her heartbreak into hit songs, is intent on ensuring Travis is all right and improving his mood in her own unique way. According to an insider close to the couple, their relationship has been turbulent, but they are happy and things are going well between them. However, Kelsey's disappointment over the loss, a blow he's taking very personally, is posing a slight obstacle to that happiness. However, Taylor, who has always been there for him, has been by his side to ensure he doesn't become overly confused in the aftermath. Being always open about his feelings, Kelsey recently talked about the burden of the loss. "I put a lot of that on myself." He acknowledged that it's a difficult pill to swallow. With Taylor at his side, Kelsey has the support to turn this setback into another comeback, both on and off the field. After years in the NFL, he knows how moments like this can shape a career. But if there's one thing Kelsey knows, it's how to bounce back. Speaking of which, Taylor and Travis have a big month ahead of them, with a crucial choice that could alter the trajectory of their lives hanging in the balance. Even though Kelsey is still hurting from losing to the Eagles in the Super Bowl, he has another deadline that is equally significant: deciding whether to retire. He has until March 13th to decide whether to continue playing in the NFL or retire. And whatever he decides, it will undoubtedly have an effect on his personal life, particularly his relationship with Taylor. Taylor is reportedly supporting Travis while he struggles with this difficult choice, despite all the Super Bowl drama. According to a source, she genuinely enjoys watching Travis play. They appear to get along well and are very content together. However, it's difficult to deny that their relationship's dynamics may change as a result of this career turning point. Since their romance blossomed during the 2023 football season, the two have been inseparable. Although there have been rumors of Kelsey's retirement since the middle of 2024, they really took off following the Chiefs' Super Bowl defeat. During a press conference held after the Super Bowl, Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes responded to the rumors by stating that he is letting Kelsey make the final decision. "He's contributed so much to the NFL and this team," Mahomes said, "and he's been a pleasure for everyone to watch, as well as for me to work with."
If Kelsey chooses to retire, the Chiefs wants to know of his decision around March 14th. Chiefs are going to give Kelsey a month to decide his future. Is this deadline normal?
They want to know what he's going to do sooner than later. Oh, they would have given someone, especially like Kelsey, based on what he's done over an extended period of time, they would have given him a little bit more grace.
On his podcast New Heights, which he co-hosts with his brother Jason, Kelsey spoke candidly about the choice a few days later. "I know everyone wants to know whether or not I'm playing next year. And right now, I'm just kicking everything down the road. I'm not making any crazy decisions," Travis said. "I think I owe it to my teammates that if I do return, it's a complete decision. So I'm going to take some time to think it out. I'm all in for them, and I'm not going to mince words." Even though it's impossible to predict what the coming weeks will bring, it's evident that Kelsey is considering his options carefully, and Taylor will be there no matter what course he chooses.
God damn. It's just life, man.
I think people have been waiting to hear from you since the game Sunday. I mean, you have so many records at this point that this is kind of just another one.
Going into the game, I felt as confident as I ever felt in going into a Super Bowl or a playoff game or a big game in my life.
To top it all off, Eagles player CJ Gardner-Johnson is stoking his feud with Swifties with some incredibly smoldering rumors. During Friday's Eagles Super Bowl parade, the 27-year-old NFL safety turned up the ante after making lighthearted remarks about Travis and Taylor's relationship earlier in the week. In homage to his team's historic Super Bowl victory over the Kansas City Chiefs, he arrived sporting a hoodie that read, "Swifties can lick my balls." You mean subtle?
According to CJ Gardner-Johnson, he says Taylor Swift is not thick enough.
Was he just being fun and chirping or whatever?
Yeah,
or was he
Did someone ask him about it?
Hopefully it's like that thing, don't be thangin'.
And it caused a visceral reaction from the Swifties, who are firing back with review bombs of his mom's restaurant. It'd be a weird thing to just come out and say randomly to a news reporter.
New Heights podcast posted a post congratulating the Eagles on their win. They had to take it down because Swifties went crazy and lost their mind, but they took the post down. And I have I have the post that they took down. It was totally normal. They had to delete it, which is
weird.
crazy.
In addition, the hoodie was a follow-up to Gardner Johnson's earlier trolling of Swift and Kelsey. He appeared to imply following the Super Bowl that Kelsey split from his ex-girlfriend Kayla Nicole's Instagram post of Jinx the Chiefs should have included a picture of him and Kelsey in addition to that thick ass. Fans quickly jumped on this, with many assuming that Swift was the target of the remark to add even more spiciness. Following his previous remark, Gardner Johnson shared a picture of Nicole in a bikini, which he interpreted as a crude jab at Swift. After receiving a lot of backlash for allegedly body-shaming the pop star, he later removed the post. And there was still more drama to come. Delron, Gardner Johnson's mother, entered the fray, alleging that Swifties were bombarding her restaurant reviews with phony critical remarks in reaction to her son's post. "I have friends who were sending me the screenshots," she said, according to sources. Everyone said that the Swifts had attacked first. Despite disclosing that her restaurant King's Grill had been closed since January 25th and was being sold, Delron didn't appear to be fazed. According to her, it had no effect whatsoever on us. According to what CJ wants us to believe, it appears that the Swifties' attack didn't have the same impact as they initially believed. I'll see you in the next video. That concludes this one.